Raise your hand in the air if you brush your hair. Woohoo! Raise 2 hands in the air and shake them like you just don't care if you brush your hair when it's dry. No! My name is Stacy. I'm the creator of the Frizz Girls. I teach curl confidence to girls and women who want to learn how to love and take care of their natural hair texture. And I am just doing a little reading of my story, What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair, No Dry Brushing, starring the Frizz Girls. If you want to be able to know what happens in this story, if you go to my website, www.thefrizzgirls.com, you can click and order a copy of this book as well as a bundled copy of the second book in the series, What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair, Find Your Hair Type, No Dry Brushing. But if you're like, Stacy, I just want this book and this book alone, no problem. If you click on the link that says bulk orders, and send me a little message with your name, your email, and your company name, meaning your school, I'm going to get that message and I'm going to send you a message back asking you, how can I help you? And I want you to say, hey, Stacy, I want to get 30 copies of your book, What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair, No Dry Brushing, starring the Frizz Girls from my classroom. Can I do that with you? Absolutely. And I'm also going to ask you, would you like to have an author illustrator visit? And you're going to say, absolutely, because I also provide those as well too. I can come to your school and be able to read to your kiddos my book, What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair, No Dry Brushing, starring the Frizz Girls, and sign every book for the kids if they would like an author signature in the book. But let me just highlight a couple other things in this book that I think is going to make it easier for you to say yes. Because I know you're thinking, why should I buy this book? It's not just a book. It's actually a kind of a fun book that you could actually use in a sub-lesson. So in the back of the book, we have what's called the Frizz Girl Quiz. Now, this is in every Frizz Girl book. So it doesn't matter what book you get, you're always going to get a fun little quiz. Some questions are actually not going to be the same. So every book is going to have a different set of questions. But with these questions, you can turn them into math and writing lessons. So the question is, do you brush your hair dry? So you can have students say yes or no. You can have them raise their hands, or what I like to do at an illustrator visit when I ask questions is give me a thumbs up for yes and a thumbs down for no. Then you can have a student count the number of thumbs up and count the number of thumbs down, and then count the number of students. Now you can do addition and add that amount together to get the total. You can do a subtraction to minus how many students are out sick or maybe at the nurse's office or in the bathroom at that time. You can also turn it into percentages and fraction lessons. Super easy. You have questions like, does your hair look better or worse after dry brushing it? Some kids might say better, some kids might say worse. But another question is, if you dry brush your hair, does it look like Miranda's? Yes or no, or thumbs up or thumbs down? How do you feel after dry brushing your hair? This is a personal question. This allows kids to think for themselves on, how do I feel? And it allows them to express their emotions externally in a safe manner by writing them on paper. So you can have them do a little mini writing lesson and write like a little half-page paragraph on using the correct spelling, the correct grammar, punctuation, sentence structure, and write how do they feel when they dry brush their hair. Because some might love it and some might hate it, but they might say I love it. But then you're going to say like, why? What do you feel internally? It allows them to communicate on paper in a safe manner what they're going through. It also gets you an insight in what's going on in their mind as well as their body to know if they need some additional support in any way, shape in their lives, whether it's in the classroom or outside the classroom. Will you keep dry brushing your hair? Yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Now here comes a personal question. Why not? So you can ask them that question, and then you can have them write a little paragraph of why they won't dry brush it and give the reasons. Again, a little mini writing lesson. And then which Frizz Girl favorite is yours? And in the back of the book, in every book, there is a fun little coloring sheet in the back of the book that kids can color in. Now, obviously, if this is your library or classroom copy, You cannot copy the artwork because it's already copyright protected, and you cannot write and distribute in the book. But if every kiddo has a copy of this book of their own, they can use crayons, markers, colored pencils, even paint if they really want, and color, and give them a little quiet time activity. And in the back of the book, we just have some more fun illustrations, as well as a little blurb and my bio, and then the website address. So if you want to grab your copy for your classroom or several copies for your classroom, go to my website, www.thefirstghost.com, and click on the bulk order link and send me a little message, and I'll get it to you, as well as doing an author illustrator visit. Welcome back to school, teachers. Have a great day.